Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. That's a shuffleboard court here in Modesto, California. It's my second channel, daily blog channel, The Daily Woo. I'm in the town of Modesto, California, just like I reiterated. Actually, I'm reiterating now. I first iterated over there. Now I'm reiterating the fact that I'm in Modesto, California, standing next to this massively cool looking tree. There's a bus stop over there. Some people staring at me. There's a guy with a really large, intense beard over there watching me do the daily blog. Traffic is coming through here. The hustle and bustle of California lifestyle. Last night we had a show. It was going to be near Reno, Sparks, Nevada. We actually had to cancel the show because going over the California mountains into Nevada, they actually shut down the roads. The snow was so intense and the ice. First we had to buy some chains, like $100-something for chains for the tires. It didn't matter if we had chains or not because either way they still didn't let us go through. So chains, we spent money on chains. We didn't even need the chains. So we still got the chains. If you need some chains, leave a comment below. Maybe you can buy some chains. You can hang them around your neck like Mr. T style. We don't need snow chains anymore. There's no snow right here in California, in Modesto, California. Look at this sign. You can choose which direction you go. I guess Modesto is pretty much the circular point or the starting point for which way you could go. Left, right, or two people can go straight. If you got four of you, two of you guys can veer off. The other two can go completely straight forward. And what I want to go completely straight forward to is this little statue, memoir, and dedicated thing that someone created. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't even really think of the word. But it's right over here. George Lucas from Star Wars. Everybody's seen Star Wars. You know, R2-D2, C-3PO, Jabba the Hutt, all those characters. Well, the guy who created it, his name was George Lucas. You know him, don't you? Has anybody ever met George Lucas? I wish I could meet George Lucas because I love Star Wars, at least the original three. The original three are my favorite. All the prequels and all the new stuff coming up, I'm not too excited about, but I'll probably still watch them anyway. But anyway, here's the dedication to Mr. George Lucas right here. We're in George Lucas Plaza. Look. Right here, look. George Lucas Plaza. One of the first movies he ever did was American Graffiti. It was about basically a bunch of kids who used to cruise around before the internet, before vlogs and blogs and all that fun stuff. People had really nothing to do. It was a more innocent age. So what they would do is they'd get in their cars. The cars were much, much cooler and unique than the traffic that's flowing by here. So here's a new car right there. These were old cars. These are like in the 1950s. Most people that are watching this blog probably weren't even around in the 1950s. Some of you guys may have been. Do you guys remember cruising? Do some of you guys still cruise? I wish I could cruise. But the way gas is, $4 a gallon, who's going to be cruising around? It doesn't even matter if you want to cruise. All you got to do is remember cruising. And the way we're going to remember cruising is by this statue. Look at this. This is pretty awesome. It's dedicated to his movie and the cruising culture, American Graffiti. We have a little car here. We have a tire down there, an impenetrable metal tire. That thing's never going to go flat. My tires go flat and your tires go flat. The tread kind of wears off. That tread's not going anywhere. Anyway, we have the two characters here. I don't think these are the characters from the movie. I think it's just a dedication to George Lucas. This is actually George Lucas Plaza, which has now been taken over by a Jack-in-the-Box. A bunch of red lights, more bling, less bucks. I wonder if George Lucas wears any bling. Anyway, here's a close-up of the characters here. Look at his eyes. He's got creepy eyes. People are honking at me. Everyone wants to know what I'm doing over here, filming the daily blog that you're a part of. The thing is, they can see me and they can wonder, what is that guy doing? But they can't hear my voice unless they actually watch the videos and subscribe all around. And none of these people are going to subscribe. They're too busy driving and cruising. Cruising, yeah. Remember the video game Cruising USA? Has nothing to do with the George Lucas movie. And Harrison Ford was in that George Lucas movie, one of the first George Lucas movies. He was in that. Old Ronnie Howard. Remember Ronnie Howard? What show was he in? Ron Howard. You guys remember what Ron? He's a famous director now. Well, what show was he originally in? That's right, the Andy Griffith Show. I actually went to Andy Griffith's hometown like a year ago. That was pretty cool. And now I'm in George Lucas's hometown of Modesto, California. He pretty much pays a lot of homage and a lot of respect to this town. He was born here and he lived here the first 20 years of his life. So pretty much Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and all those other hideous movies that came after, way after all the first fantastic, awesome movies. They were all from here. I love the first three movies. I actually have a Star Wars tattoo right here on this arm, but it's covered because it's kind of chilly. It's actually covered right there. See this? This is my arm. Underneath that is a Star Wars tattoo. I have the Death Star. So I have a little Modesto Death Star connection. That's all for today. Make sure you subscribe. Check down below for my t-shirts, AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go meander with the locals. Some people over there talking about business, or maybe they're talking about George Lucas. Maybe they're discussing their favorite George Lucas moment. Maybe those guys over there met George Lucas. I should go talk to them, see what kind of George Lucas yarns they can spin for me. I'm going to let you go. Subscribe all around. I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I am, seriously. Make sure you subscribe. Don't you want to see me? You'd probably rather see George Lucas. Maybe you'd rather hang out with those statues. Goodbye for now. From Modesto, California. George Lucas was here at one time. I need to end this blog, so goodbye.